We could go to the Museum of Fine Arts and look at great-grandpapa's portrait.
Why is this portrait hanging in a museum?
Because a very important artist named John Singer Sargent painted it.
Why?
Why? Don't you know who we are?
Mark Ruffalo offers a tour de force performance as Cameron Stewart, a penniless aristocrat with a serious mental disorder.
Our dad is totally polar bear.
Bipolar.
His lighthearted approach to his family's financial hopelessness brings a certain hilarity to the movie. Filmmaker Maya Forbes based the film on her family story.
My father was manic depressive. My mother is African American. My father was from a wealthy New England family, but we didn't have any money. My mother wanted to send us to great schools.
No, Maggie Stewart, you cannot leave your family.
Pauline, I'm desperate. We have no money.
Like Maggie, the film's heroine, Forbes' mother left the kids to her husband's care and got a job in New York City. She visited them every weekend.
So embarrassing!
My sister and I were very embarrassed of our situation. We were ashamed. Our apartment was a disaster, a mess. My father was embarrassing and a mess. And at some point he said to us, you don't need to hide, and you can tell people that I'm manic depressive. That's who I am.
Forbes says that 40 years later, mental illness still afflicts a large part of society. She says many have reacted positively to her film because they can relate.
People are coming to share their story with me, and most people are affected by mental illness with somebody they love, whether it's a parent or a child or a sibling, and it's a family issue.
Her film also deals with gender and racial discrimination. Her mother, an educated African American, could not get a high-paying job in Boston because she was a woman and she was black.
My mother going into the world of finance, there are not a lot of black women in finance, today. I mean, it's not like we've made huge strides in that arena. Everyone feels like we solved the problems. Because Obama is our president, we're post-racial. I don't think that is not true. As we now see all across the country, that is not true.
She also says that she, like other women, has experienced gender discrimination in Hollywood.
I don't know why there aren't more women directors. I just think they aren't handed the big movies. They aren't handed the big movies. And those are the movies where we can actually make some money.
She says it was not easy making a film while raising a family, but her personal experiences since childhood have made her independent and strong. Her story, Infinitely Polar Bear, is not a typical Hollywood formula of adversity and triumph, but a light-hearted, introspective tale about an unconventional family coping with whatever comes its way. Penelope Poulou, VOA News, Washington.
I love you. You want me to pick you up after school?
No!
I'll be here at 3.